Hello, my name is Shadley, and welcome back to another episode of Columbia Space Initiative Supreme Roller Ultimate, and in previous episodes we managed to take Seattle as well as a few other places, and the USA capital has been switching around quite a bit lately, which is, well, probably for the best really, for both sides. They take the penalty of losing the capital, and, well, unfortunately, I can't end the war yet until they give up, because I'm pretty sure that the AI doesn't want to give up, even at this point. I mean, I can technically check. Nope, they do not want truce. Well, I guess we'll fight till the end then. Right, let's get in there, so we can destroy that one marine remaining there. Okay, that crow needs to go get some repairs. The rest of that stack should get into St. Cloud. Okay, is there... Hold on, just making sure. Is it one or two? Yeah, they got one more land production remaining. Which is down here at the center. Yeah, over there. Now, we can actually take the city here, which is quite nice. Billings, that is. And then this crow can be sent back. In the meanwhile, we can take these to entrench in the gas field there. It's not a massive garrison there, nor are they going to have a lot of defensive bonuses. Now then, let's go ahead and take the land production there, so they won't be able to produce any troops. Not that they could without even that, to be fair, because they just don't have the... Well, they don't have the money to build any more troops, ever. They're down to 50 million population, so that's quite different from the start of the war, that's for sure. Because if I remember correctly, they were close to 2 billion, weren't they? Yeah, I think so. Not right at 2 billion, but like fairly close. I'll send a couple tanks to over there in case they try to send in more ships there. And the artillery has arrived here. We have started bombarding the supply trucks there. Oh, nice hits. That's gonna be a couple of dead trucks there soon. Now, there's a barracks up there, there's another town over there. There's a couple more towns to the north, but we're gonna use infantry to clear those up quite easily. Is this... That's a narrow river. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure if we can get into Oak Harbor here then. Not until we get the bridging up here. Until then, there's not much we can do about those. But we can certainly take the Bellingham over here and get another border with Canada. Right, so did we should be able to move in there now. And then we've got some tanks over here that could probably move up. We've got some tanks over there. We got these crows that can probably go ahead and take the military complex up there. Do we have anything here that we need to worry about? Not really. We can just move up here and take the industrial complexes. And then take Superior and do this. Right, I suppose, is there going to be any airfields? There is a base over there, so we should probably get some planes closer. Or anti-aircraft stuff closer, actually. And we've got a lot of infantry here, we can probably take them to Austin. So, Jackson Holocron, oh wow, that's still a year away. Okay. It's going to be a bit of a delay then, on the text there. On the other hand, as soon as the war is done, we can start rebalancing our economy. We don't need even nearly as much funding in military. And that's actually going to be making our life a lot easier. Right then. So we can move into the complex there. There's still some industry up there. But that's not really that hard to take, I don't think. So, how close are we to the latest capital here? We're not that far away. Question is, of course, I suppose we can use these infantry units Also these two. Take out the Rapids and Marion. We've got some crows down here that we should definitely start moving westwards. Get these a little bit closer, so we'll try to take the capital in a little bit. As soon as the infantry gets in there, you are moving, right? Yeah. There we go. Now it should be a bit of a fairer fight. Oh, we lost a Green Beret. Was that in... Oh, next to Austin, okay. There we go. That garrison is dead. Oh, right, and we can take the land production now. Oh. Darn it. Misclick again. It's kind of being the theme of this series, hasn't it? All the misclicks one can imagine getting. Anyway, let's move north over here towards Vancouver. Hopefully we don't need to fight Canada. I mean, I don't think Canada is likely to attack us. Like, they don't have any war justification towards us. So, it is very unlikely, but it's always a possibility. They do still hate us. If we have a look at the likelihood, actually, they are not particularly high on the list. Tunisia is one of the... okay. One of the least likely to attack us from the ones that still have a high justification towards us. Or rather, against us. Now, the British haven't arrived here yet. I suppose what I could do is actually just build one over here, couldn't I? Transport. How long does it take? The quickest one is 27 days. Build one, don't repeat. That's going to allow us to get into the island there, capture the naval base, and then we're going to also use it to get to Oak Harbor, I think. There we go. Now we can take Bellingham. Is there... right, so we do have a little bit over here that we should be focusing on taking. Like the barracks up there. Got one infantry up here that we're going to move up. These two can be moved up. And over here, these troops can loop around. Oh, actually, I don't know if they can loop around. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, we captured that. Now they can't build any troops ever. Well, at least land troops. Because they will not have the money to build. Let's be realistic here. Right, so there's the airbase there. How close are we again? Right, so we started approaching. Got a nice little stack, or rather nice big stack over here that we can combine troops into. And this stack should probably go east to take Burlington. In the meanwhile. Now let's go over here. That's only going to be 7. Well, it is 7 garrisons, so it's still going to be potentially an issue for 1 or 2 units. But once we've taken that, we can just probably actually just move into the city, really. We've got such a massive amount of crows there that they can keep on fighting for a while. But first we just need to destroy the garrison in there. And what is the amount of military that they have now? 1/3 Okay, well, that's not really that bad anymore. Right, you can pull back. Slowly but surely, those units are indeed dying. Oh, right, I never actually went into Cedar Rapids. Oh, we'll certainly move some troops there. A couple units down here that have been repaired. We'll actually start moving them north. Alright then. Well, let's just move into the city then. These two need to go get some repairs in the meanwhile. But that is yet another capital that they've lost. They did manage to get their approval rating up to 21% again. And where did they move now? Wait, wait. What? Maybe they didn't move it yet. When we would just capture it right at the top of the hour there. We'll wait for another day. But over here, the combat is going fairly well. We may need to pull back one of those crows, but other than that, yeah, we're doing really good damage. And there we go, the infantry can move in here. Just making sure that I didn't miss the capital somewhere. Maybe it's... oh, Hawaii. I see. Well... honestly, if we manage to take all the cities on the mainland, I don't think we need to worry about USA at that point anymore. Sure, they'll have a bit of navies, but... so what? Or maybe build a bit more submarines and then just start hunting them. And eventually we might do a landing in Hawaii, but that's not really a priority at this point. Once we've taken the mainland in its entirety, more or less, and maybe, well, Florida Keys is still something that we do need to capture. I haven't focused on that all that much. I know that there is some garrison there, and it's going to be kind of a pain in the butt to get that. Ooh, actually, we can just start moving to yeah, Mason City. Okay, let's go ahead and attack here. Oh, slowly but surely taking that. Right, well, ooh, yeah, we got all of that. Oh, right, because the tanks moved in, then they captured that. Right, well, we'll send that one to be repaired. Over here we can take the city itself. There we go, so that marine is now dead. Is there any cities over here that we still need to capture? Yeah, we basically capture all of that. I mean, I suppose there is still some around here, but I suppose we can take this stack and start moving north. And slowly but surely take everything in here. But yeah, the enemy is not in good shape. They're down to 41 million population. I think they might surrender soon. Simply because they've just lost so much of their land already. The economy is basically non-existent. There's not really all that much they can do. Now then, we did destroy the garrison here. That particular crow does need to go. And sorry, I'm currently keeping a track of a conversation on the second stream, so not necessarily focusing fully on the game here. So, very sorry about that. Right, we do have a stack of troops here that have been repaired. The question is, do we go north towards Duluth? I suppose we could, or at least let's go to Minneapolis first, and then from there we can decide where we go. This should be quite an easy battle though, so that's fine. Right, those are being cleared up, and then we got some tanks up here. I suppose we could go towards Superior and Duluth. Then start moving along the border there. So we captured this, we got quite a bit of troops here. I suppose what we could do is we could start with the assault on the towns here. Just to kind of clear the border up there. Over here in Billings, I think I'm actually going to build a supply depot. Shouldn't be too expensive. On the other hand, we are still losing a ton of the money. Right, well, we got that one. Well, basically got that one anyway. Did we attack over here? Not yet. Well, let's do that in the meanwhile. I believe we've done pretty good damage on that. Did we get the... oh, we did get the pontoon bridging now. Right, so how about you start doing bridging up there? Then we'll get some of the crows down here as well, and those will still stay there if there's some sort of ships going by where we can at least do some damage. The infantry could be at least partially moved back. I'll take a group of 7. So I suppose if one of them is moving over there, we'll send the other one to bridge around there.
We need reinforcements.
Oh, approaching base. Which one? Oh, that one. Okay, yeah, they activated the garrison. That's what happened. Now, can you move up there? No, not yet. I don't want you to do a landing. Okay, can you move up there now? Yes, you can. It's not going to be particularly quick, but you can. Actually, what I can do now is we can entrench these over here. Bit of extra firepower to clear up all of that. Should help a little bit. Right, so that crew can certainly be repaired. Oh, and that elite force definitely needs to go get some repairs as well. But most of this battle seems to be going quite fine, so we are going to be capturing that. Excellent. Now then, we've got that over there. Oh, the bridge did not survive that. Right, well, of course, it got attacked by that. Actually, what we should probably do is get a... Oh, hold on a minute. Can we get up there? Because this technically... Light Forest Plains... Oh, there's a wide river there. Okay, so getting to Oak Harbor is practically impossible. Well, that's good to know, I suppose. Let's get the troops into the city. Oh, and there's 2 ships in there. Okay, well, those ships are not going to survive for long, I don't think. Yeah, nope, they got sank in the harbor. Excellent. Oh, right, yeah, it is a naval production. I didn't even realize that. Okay, well that's another place taken away from the USA. Excellent. Oh, right, these could probably attack the industrial complex without any sort of issues. Moving the tanks up there. We do have another stack over here that can start moving up north. There's not really that many places around to capture anymore. Okay, there's still a little bit over here. In like the central or like northern, I don't actually know why it's the territory is supposed to be called like the region. It's the Rust Belt or something. I've heard a lot of names, but I don't always remember what is what. Anyway, just let's focus on the fighting here, shall we? We've got Waterloo. Let's go ahead and take out the airbase first. That's going to drive away some of the planes, probably up there actually. We can send in another group to take out that airfield. That is a lot of planes, to be fair. But we did do a lot of damage on them, but we got pushed back. Okay, I'll just send these to be repaired. We can send the tanks now in. Oh, that is not a good direction to go get some repairs, and we lost one of the units there. No, actually, it wasn't there. It was somewhere else. It was... Oh, right. Down here. Well, I'm sure that we'll probably take another unit lost in here, but we should be able to break the garrison. We are down to 4.2 billion. I think there's something that we're not selling. No, well, we are still selling, but it's the... That price is still pretty good. That price isn't too bad. It had dropped a little bit. That's dropped a little bit. So it's just all the prices are dropping. Is the biggest problem, really. And the unemployment is probably... Yeah, it's growing. It's growing. Well, we took the air bases at least. That's nice. We lost another unit somewhere. Oh, right. Okay, let's just entrench these. Group them up. And this time, the assault... I mean, it was just one unit against all those garrisons. Considering... I mean, overall, it probably did pretty well. Considering that it was fighting alone. Yeah, we can take those out. But yeah, I think after this episode I'll probably go through capturing the rest of the USA on or between the episodes. We'll see if they surrender, then we'll continue from there and start figuring out what to do with China and all that sort of stuff. We may or may not need to, well, destroy them as well. don't know yet. But in the meanwhile, we can still keep on attacking a little bit. But like at this point, there's not going to be any major resistance. Like, sure enough, there's some garrisons and all that, but like overall, the total military is 250,000 for USA, and that does include the garrisons. You should probably pull back. At least the crows are still fighting quite well, and the tanks are taking the hits for the crows, so the crows can actually keep on fighting for much longer. But there is artillery up there, which is certainly a bit of an issue. Is there anything else that we need to research? I don't think there is. Not right now, anyway. Although, hopefully, we'll get some... Oh, hold on. What's the laser cannon? Oh, right, yeah, it's the laser cannon that unlocks more tanks. Not necessarily for us. But, generally speaking, there might be some units that are unlocked to us somewhere down the line. Right, well, we can get these into the city. And then there's going to be garrisons against our crows, both in city, so they both have the defensive bonus. We're losing a lot of money now. Okay, let's think about this. We could produce more military goods to meet up the demand there. We'd also produce a bit more industrial goods. Oh, and, oh wow, yeah, oh, actually, the petroleum price may have gone up a tiny bit. And we are still having a bit of a problem in the timber production. I mean, we still got 40 underway, so that's going to increase the production a little bit. Also, we will be capturing some more. Looks like the rubber price hasn't... It's not gone up, that's for sure. Okay, we lost a few million still. Of course, that is something that can be just offset by not producing any more troops. At least in America. Which might actually be a smart idea right now. Because overall we still spend quite a bit of money in unit production. 140 million. That is not a small amount. So we should be capturing that. There's a bit of industrial complexes down here, and then Fargo, Grand Forks, and all that sort of stuff. We do need to capture... We did capture all the towns in here. It's just a matter of... oh, actually, no, we didn't capture this one yet. But we should. There's 7 garrisons there in Burlington. So it's not a small amount. But that is going to be a few thousand men that we'll get rid of soon enough then. That crow definitely needs to pull back. Luckily, we do have some foot infantry in there to deal a bit of extra damage on the garrison, but the foot infantry is also taking quite hefty losses, which certainly doesn't help the situation. But we're still losing a bit of money. Okay, well, let's go ahead and figure out where are we still producing. Have we been producing down here? Not there. Here we are. Okay, I can stop producing there and there. I'll just produce the ones that they're still making, but after that, to stop some of the costs. I mean, how much does one of these cost again? It says the maintenance, but it doesn't tell the cost. Let's have a look. So crow build cost is 100 million. It takes how many days? 44 days. So it's about 2 million per day per crow on the production, and then of course the maintenance afterwards. So it's actually probably a smart idea to stop producing a lot of these troops, just to save up some cash. Not to mention, we still got way too many units anyway around here. Stop production of that one as well. We've got quite a few crows in here. Question is, do you want to land over there? Can we land in there? I think we might be able to. We just need to get our transport, wherever it might be. There you are. I believe you don't have anything in... No, you don't have anything in your cargo hold. So what we're going to do is we're going to move you around a little bit to get to Havana. We'll pick up some of the crows, we'll land them over there, and they can start... Well, actually, they're going to be bombarded a little bit, I reckon. Okay, over here we are starting to have a bit of a problem with the maintenance there. I wonder, how much are we still losing money? We are still losing. Not quite as much, necessarily. But we are still certainly losing it. Now, that elite force should go get some repairs, and these units should go get some repairs. This stack should definitely start moving further north. We'll probably use them to take Marshalltown. And did we... Right, we got the infantry over here. We can start attacking Waterloo by the looks of it. They are quite nicely grouped up there for that assault. And then over here, you could probably attack the other side. Oh, right, I had to send a lot of the troops to be repaired, didn't I? I had the group assaulting the air bases, and the bombers were quite nasty. But anyway, it would appear that we are out of time for this episode, so the next episode, let's actually take a quick look. Are we going to get any new research? Probably not. Yeah, I'm going to say probably not. But we will probably be taking out the rest of the USA. If the USA doesn't surrender by that, then at that point we'll just let them be and focus on the research instead. And we might do a little bit of a campaign against China again, but other than that, like, we have stretched this series quite far already, 170 something episodes, and it's still not over. Like, if we have a look at the goal, Man on Mars, we still need 6 more milestones or researches total, although we might reach 100% even without doing all of them. But do we actually have anything that is currently going to be giving progress to it? I don't think we do. No, like the tactile holograms is something that will lead to the advanced computing inputs, which will then give us the... Oh, right, yeah, that's going to give us progress. Oh, it's a bit of long research. Then the holosphere is going to be another one. Reach Mars. Then that's stellar navigation. So it's basically... Oh, and then Arc. Okay, so that's basically going to be most of the things that we need to do. It's just get the tactile holograms and then what comes after that. So once we dealt with USA, we'll probably start reducing the military costs quite a bit and then start doing or putting more money in research so we can speed that up a little bit. But anyway, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.